Hey yo, what's up? Rising family. Hope everybody is doing good. Feeling much better today. I've been down for about a week. So, yeah. But one thing I am sticking to the plan for 2025. Um, I tell people all the time, guys, you can break any habit in 30 days for yourself. So, if it's things in your life that doing or not moving, you got the power to change the situation. So, I just wanted to get on here, because I wake up crazy hours, Once I get my hours in, my 8 hours, I'll be good. And then I'm up, getting into my war room, manifestation, prayer, putting that intent into the universe. I just wanted to share and talk to you guys about discussing what's going on for you guys when it's beautiful 225. And what are the things what kind of the goals that you're trying to do for yourself? And it's something that we have to discuss. You know, I'm not talking about, I'm doing my religion, not my religion, but my things for the year. I'm talking about just in a whole, just just trying to do different things to be at different tables in our lives. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about y'all. I'm just at the point to where I want to sit at tables that's inviting, especially spiritually, and I want to be in a place where growth happens. You know, I think a lot of us find ourselves in situations to where we're just sitting here, ain't making no moves and things like that. But I've always been that type of person. I want to be where the action is spiritually. I think everything for me, and I try my best to put the creator over everything. I don't try not to make it about me. I think about what can I do this year what I didn't do last year. So that means trying to really check me, you know, to really encourage me to do things that I've never done before. And then I'm thinking about too, maybe it's that time where I'm a risk it all energy. Mm, just trying to do my big one for me. It doesn't matter what man think, and I need everybody to get away from that. What man say, what she say. What are you doing for yourself? And so these are some of these questions I ask myself about this all the time because I used to be a pleaser. I wanted to please the world. I wanted to please mommy, daddy, brothers and sisters, cousins, everything. And I found out when I needed people, they was never there for me, right? So before you know around, you done sold into everybody last year and year before that, and the year before that. But then you never sold into yourself. Now we in what 2025, and you so behind. Everybody else is living, and you trying to start your life all over again. Wow. And this is for me. I can't speak it for nobody else. That's why I want to have a conversation about that. You know, do you feel like you have sold so much into other people and you never took time for yourself? Now you're starting to get up in age and different things like that, and all the things that you could have done, you didn't do it because you was worried about what people was going to say. And then they turn around and do the same thing that you was trying to build. See, I said to myself in this year, and I'm going to stand on it. I'm going to stand my feet tall on it because I can't share what I used to. I don't know about y'all. When you share gifts, visions, and the things that you're trying to do, you know what happens to your vision? Because you're going to have that hater that's coming into the building. She ain't about to do nothing. He ain't about to do nothing. That ain't about to do nothing. Then hear what? That negative energy. So I said, God, I need you to give me that activated energy to get me away from the people who I've said I love so much in the other years. And I'm going to tell you something, it took me a long time to let go. Oh my goodness. Will you sit in that place for so many years? And I ain't gonna lie, I felt like Cinderella my whole life. I ain't gonna lie, I felt like Cinderella my whole life because I've always had to look over this person, look this and that, and when I needed it, nobody was there for me. And it took for me to got to see people. When you're spiritual, you got to get that third eye open. If you don't open it, I promise you, you're gonna find yourself in situations that you don't want to be in. Okay, so that means just understanding that people come and people go. It's a lot of stuff that's hitting already. It's only been 7 days, 7 days almost, and I have seen so much negative stuff, a lot of trauma, karma, and different things. And I said this year, I'm out of sight, out of mind. If it does not re, inside my life, what's going on in my life, I don't want to be a part of it. Because I feel like this, if you start in everybody else's situations and everybody else's business and stuff like that, you know better than the people who causes the problems all the time. So for me, I'm in this new energy for the 2025 is say less, move around, and build the things that I want to do for my life. Because we all have that side of us when you get to that point to where you at that stop and you just don't want to hear anything else. Oh, thank you. This is the mollified. Honey, when I say this sucker is powerful, baby, cost me enough, but it's actually, it came from a comic about 5,000 years ago, and it hit on Earth, and they still been digging it out, and it has so much vibration in it. So this stone helps you to reprove yourself, remove things in your life that's not working for you. I'm gonna tell you, it's so powerful though. If you in a job or something like that, and the job is horrible stuff, it's gonna amplify everything that you're doing. Okay, so moving around. Who's racist? Says don't come up in here with that dumb stuff, and I mean that. So it's amazing. And one of the first thing I like to say before I get started, don't come up in here with that. Y'all can go play with your kids. Don't play over here. If you don't like what I'm talking about, get out. Bye. You block. Out of here. See, one thing about me, you don't have to follow me, but you gonna get up out of here. Thank you. We don't need it. So, did I drop? No, I didn't mean. Hold on. Hold on. Let me make sure I didn't mean to rub the wrong person. Hold on. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, baby. Kappa, I didn't mean to call. Okay. So yeah, what I was saying before I was rude from the young person. But yeah, it's a lot of things that I just want to see this year. I think going through a lot of different situations. Last year was crazy. I think for the past since COVID, I think life has been kind of weird for a lot of us. Really trying to get back to ourselves and getting centered and grounded. And I think in this new energy, it's gonna mean a lot right now. You know, so really understanding what it is. Um, I get complex in a lot of different things right now in this spiritual core world. It's so filled with so much. It's so many shifts that's going on. There's so many matrix going on. There's so many porters that they're opening, and living a spiritual life, you're gonna have to be careful. You know what I'm saying? Just really trying to understand and do the things that we need to do. So I just wanted to talk about that this morning because I'm on something in my life that I've never felt. I just came in this year with just not playing with nobody. I am so lasered on the things that I need to do. I'm on some other stuff that's so profound right now. A lot of education, learning more about spirituality, more about the Orishas, our ancestors, and different things like that. I'm ready to travel and doing things because I was really against of traveling on the planes and stuff like that. But I understand fear too, and fear won't get you nowhere. So it's a lot of things that I want to see in the collective that I'm not seeing, and I'm talking about the whole body of it. I want to see some changes in my life, and I don't know about you guys because we have to get away from the judgments. We have too many judgments in our lives, and I'm not here to judge anybody, and I'm always staying corrected on how I treat people. Because everything that I'm seeing is what the spirit has showed me. It's gonna be a flood of love that's coming towards a lot of people. And I told people 3 years ago if the cut has already came. The cut of the low vibrating energy versus the high vibrating energy, and so it's just a little a split, you know. And I think one of the big fixes that we have is religion, and I think that has really broken up a lot of families and different things like that because everybody think they know everything spiritually. I mean, well, not just spiritually, but religion. So everybody has their own way, what they believe, their views, and what is supposed to be, what's supposed not to be. And I just found myself, I have to get away from all that. Religion is not for me, because I know it's a lot of bullshit that comes with it. And when you meet people that think they know everything, you can never let the creator come in. So me myself, I'd rather just sit with nature and learn and acquire wisdom, and then I don't have to worry about being in that money pot, getting somebody else richer, and I'm getting per. You see what I'm saying? So I've learned a lot about this spiritual living, and I tell you what, I love it. I was thinking about something when I was younger, because I've always in love God. I've all anything about the Creator I love, and I was so young to understand, but I always knew I was different because I knew when bullshit was in front of me, I was calling on it. And I remember I used to call out the pastors and stuff, especially if I read something and it just didn't make no sense, you know. And they used to say, "Girl, you older than your age." Yeah, most definitely. I did not know that I was a child that was born with gifts and different things like that, and had that consciousness in me. But I remember when I was in the churches and different things like that, and I remember singing because I was a singer. Everybody used to come, everybody to hear me sing. I didn't know shit about the Bible, but I knew how to sing. I knew that, okay? And one day I was just praising God just for everything. All the things I've been through, all the hurts, all the abuse, and just as a little girl, just went through it. We're just weary. Just been through everything that a young person was never supposed to have been through. I saw. And I remember the lady at the church had said, "That girl is giving 100% to God. She just played. She's praising God." She said, "Oh, she ain't nothing. She always do that." Now she just died last year, but I never forgot what she said. And let me tell you what I did. I never went back into the church ever again. Because I feel like this. If this is supposed to be my place of peace, when I have to get to the altar, he said to leave all my burdens on there. Why would you tell a young person that was trying to fight her way that she was not nothing? And I think that really sparked me to move around. Because I said, something ain't right. And then I was looking at their energy. And I watched how the sisters that get out of church, honey, praise God, and then go outside puffing, and right at the church and different things. I just seen some crazy stuff. Then I looked at the pastors. I got a beautiful wife, but they laid with all the women in the church and stuff. And I said, well, this is something ain't right about this. So as I started to get older and older, my abilities became stronger. I mean, to where I was smelling cancers and different things like that, and I found myself prophesying to people all the time. And it's like it just took me to a different place. If I had to say in my life much better since I got away from religion, I would tell you yes. Because I really don't remember none of my prayers when I was in the church ever worked. And I'm literally being honest. Since I've been here, living this spiritual life, I promise you everything that I pray and manifestate on in my own peace, all my things and my needs has been met. So what does that say? What that really say? You see, you have to get to the point to where if it don't make no sense, I need to go check for myself to see if it's good. And then if it's not birthing out something that's good, why do we go for it? And that's what it was. I can't tell you how many people who went against me because I'm a spiritualist. I live a spiritual life. I can't tell you how many times I've been called demonic and witch and everything. Oh, you shouldn't do that. And everything that they say about us, y'all guys do the same thing in the church. You have an altar. Y'all burn sage. You smoke out the place. You use your white candles to light the way. But what we believe is demonic. Y'all have your own different type of magic. Y'all put hands. Yeah. Yes, y'all prophesied. So how is it so different than not being in a building and do the same thing? Ain't prophecy just what it is? And that's why I be so confused with souls. Because they will seal it. They're supposed to be beautiful. Because religion and spirituality, which is the tree of life. Now, religion, it comes from a man. It's all doctors of men. But that spiritual living is all earth, universe, and everything that's around that. So I'll be trying to figure out what people's angle is. And or they talk about crystals is demonic. I said to myself, are we really that weird to where you will say something that created the creator created is demonic? It's in the ground, it's in the soul, it's in the earth. How is it demonic? Because you know everything we are is what? Energy? Everything has energy. So just imagine years and years and years and years and years, and the only thing crystals is what? Water, dirt, dead bodies. That's all crystals is. And salt. It's going to have its own type of energy. Yeah. You know, they're picking, when I tell you they're really getting into the earth now more than it's ever been. And they're finding the most beautiful stones, like the pink stones and stuff like that. And that's just nothing but blood and skin from the what? The giants? Yeah, that's all it is. Because, you know, it was a life before us, right? When everything was took out, what happens? The body breakdowns and everything, like with the soil and different things like that. And it becomes what? Like a rock-like situation. That's what it is. But people believe that loving on crystals is demonic. When I tell you I haven't heard the most stupidest shit. When I tell you I have been through the riddle about living a spiritual life, I had a person literally had to try me about my business and my soaps and stuff. And she put it on Facebook. Oh, girl can make some soap. But I can't mess with her because her soap is demonic. And she said this on Facebook. Not knowing that the people who watches you and different things like that can really destroy your business. And I had to call her on her shit, bitch. But I found it was crazy when she needed me to get that skin together. And I created a whole line for her whole skin. It wasn't no problem. But she made it her business to put it on Facebook, said my stuff was demonic. And you know, black people, when one run, the other one run. You know what I'm saying? So people will try it if you allow them. I mean, it's just crazy. I even have brothers to this day, because they Muslims, they want to tell me how to live my life. Not understanding it came from the man. Every religion, it was created and found by them. But one thing you can't say about a spiritual life, it has no blueprint. It's what you learn from it, right? And stand on principles. You know what I'm saying? So it's just been a lot of things that it used to tick me up because people just want to argue. And I said, well, God, why do I have to stand into judgment all the time? Why do I have to argue with people who will never get it? And as Shaman said, stop listening to them. See them and don't see them. If you know that the life is supposed to be for you, it doesn't matter what nobody else say. If I could tell you 1,000 people almost told me, girl, You better call on Jesus and different things like that. I call on the higher power for where my help comes from. You know, evidently I must be okay because God keeps bringing me through. 4 strokes in 6 years. God's still holding it. All I've been through, lost my ability to speak for 4 years. God kept me. So I can't be that bad, can I? Oh, I'm a little bit different to you because I don't believe what y'all say. I don't feel I have to go into nobody's church and get them rich. Because it's supposed to be free for me anyways. I love being on my own altar. I got my own war room. I got my own little altar that I have right here. But I could put my affirmations, my Bible scriptures and different things like that. Because you know, there's a lot of things in the Bible that you can use. Because you know, the book of Psalms is full of spills. I done sit a lot of people thing down with Psalms. I'm telling you, go get that book, Psalms. Don't get it twisted. Psalm ain't playing no games. Okay. See, a lot of people just don't understand that. You know. So you can take that old words, and you can do some powerful things with it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, guys. I'm just ready for something. I'm ready for love. We see so much hate, but there's no love in the building no more. We don't know how to encourage anybody. We don't know how to be honest. We don't know how to lay bare when a person has done you wrong. You'll just sit there and hold on and hold on and hold on with it, but it's not doing nothing for you. Then we wonder why our money is on the floor. Some of y'all gonna have to understand you got to put it into the manifestation that I am a money magnet. Money comes to me quickly. You know? Open my opportunities on every high place. Ain't that crazy? And then on top of that, everything has to be about faith though. You know? I want joy in my life. I want to be happy. And I tell people all the time, you create your own happiness. You can have a heaven on this earth, and you can have a hell on this earth. It's on you. So I don't allow people to just come into my life no more to destruct, you know what I'm saying, or be a distraction in my life anymore. So I said, the rest of my life, I'm doing me. And whatever that is, I'm open for it. I want to change me because I'm not responsible for nobody else. I'm only responsible for my own spiritual living. Because you know we all has free will, right? We all has free will to build, to be, what to say, how to live. Ain't that beautiful? That's what makes us, all of us, beautiful in the image of the Creator. So it's no bad way of doing anything. It's what you believe in, what you stand on. What is your purposes? Your integrity. What is the things that you want to see more in your life? Because you know, every one of us is a soul. A soul that's trying to learn. Some of them have the soul of depression, drama, sadness, and that's a soul. Have you ever been around somebody and they come into your energy and their energy is so horrible and it make you sick just to be in their in the place where they at? That's a dark soul. And it's so crazy because these demons, you can smell the darkness. You can literally smell the demons. It smells like ash and sulfur. So we have to just be able to read and see for ourselves. And this is why you're going to see a lot of people really, really, really changing views on spirituality. It's something, don't you know, it's something bigger than us, y'all. It is some things that's so much vast, so bigger than who we are in the eyes. And as we see everything's being unveiled. You know, the veil is open. And that means it's coming some bad things and some bad things. Good ones, you know. But you're going to have to learn how to understand that. So as you doing on this divine timing in your life, for the rest of the years that you're going to live in this life, figure you out. Figure you out. It doesn't matter what other people think about you. If you happy, be happy, please. Love you in the place that you need to be. Don't let nobody change you. Everybody want to change you. Don't change me. God will change me. Man has no control in that. And once we understand that, I promise you, you're going to have an easy year. Because why? You don't care no more. If it doesn't align to my purpose, I don't want it. And that's just what that is. So y'all be good to yourself. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to my channel. I have all the information on the community tab, how to get a private session with me and more. Make sure you guys watch all my videos in its entirety. And remember, we need 4,000 watch times. So I need everybody who can, please watch my videos in its entirety. So I just wanted to talk to you guys for a minute. I don't like to be in here too long. I get in and I come out, you know, because this thing right here is strong. So I'm learning how to work with this thing right here. And this is modified, and this thing is powerful. And I can't use this for too long. Because, you know, it has so much energy on it to where it just aligns everything. So this right here, yeah. So when I get up off this, I get right off. I take this thing straight off, okay? It amplifies everything. You know, and you put your intent to it and everything like that. This thing right here is absolutely beautiful. Let me make you guys see it. This is what it looks like. And if you put it in up under, and it's actually, it's like a glass. Look at that. Let me see if you let you guys see it. It is like, it's green. And you can see, look at that. So this came from a comet. They say 5,000 years ago. And it crushed, I think in Russia. Now they starting to break it out now. And this piece right here was like $50. This little piece. Okay. So it's not an actual crystal. This is like the shit that blasted to the earth. This was left. And with the fire and everything and the gravel and stuff, this is what it done. So they could get very pricey. This one right here was $50 here, but you can get them. It's so bigger, and I like to trick these with my mollified, melolite together with that, and them two together, baby, it's sitting everything down. But this one right here, it's gonna amplify everything. what you're trying to do in your life. And when you get them, what I do with mine, I use ammonia and some blaze oil, and I activate them and different things like that, and they have a lot of energy, y'all. I'm telling you, I can't hold that thing too long because it have your whole body and your whole chest to just be vibrating all that energy. You know what I'm saying? So if you ain't never tried that, if you don't want to change, if you trying to change, if you because what it does, it changes things in your life that's not working for you, and it edifies it. So if you got a bad job or shit like that, and things, it's gonna change to the better. Now that means you gonna go through some things with this thing because it's gonna reset everything. Okay. So yeah, and I love my stones. They come with so much vibration and different things like that. And I had a whole collection till I moved, and I got to start all over again. But yeah, make sure y'all walk around. We gotta have some protection too, y'all. When people start throwing them curses and roots and shit up on you, you want to make sure you got your stones, honey, to to knock that damn hit off of you. But guys, I just wanted to come in this on this rise and just talk a little bit about spirituality and what the things I just wanted to see happen in my life, and be serious about what you want in your life right now. This don't have to be bad stories all the time. They want it to be a sad story. No, I'm not gonna. If they gonna blow the world out, listen. I ain't gonna know it. But while I'm conscious, I want to enjoy every moment that God said I can have for myself. All right. So this is your girl, Ask Big Mama. Mama Sessions 74. We love you here. Peace.